said the hip hop, the hip to the hip hop.
Yeah, boom to the hey, all you sports fans and service sports fans out there in the Tubo sphere. To you, the individual, as part of the collective. Welcome to Fast Track Sports Track Highlights here on Talk Radio version of the OMSR. I am your brief but concise host, Will, the alternative ESPN Sports Show. Talking second half, Army Navy. Just briefly, letting you know the clip order coming up and the whys and wherefores. Due to the sponsor of the OMSR, the DMCA, Digital Millennium Copyright Act, part of the democracy effect the United States has. Lots of good laws on the books. Covers a fair use standard, minimal use, and derivatives. So all the video highlights courtesy too. Where were we covering that from? Army, Navy? Yeah, CBS. And the NCAA and the respective academies, everything else, over this way to the OMSR. Alright, so I did a bit on the this year versus last year type deal. Mainly like the national anthem. So it's like, you know, Army versus Navy, you know, 2013 versus 12. And much like how this year's national anthem was good and all, no disrespect, not at all. Not from the OMSR, no way. I'll get to that in a minute. Sort of paled in comparison to last year. So too was the game. The weather was lousy. The stadium not filled as opposed to last year. But the short was good. That's always good, paying homage to the service academies. It was the Army-Navy game. What did I do it in? 2 parts from last year. It's still on the channel for you to look at. That's where I took the anthem from, to make it, you know, in a grudge match versus this year's anthem. There's just something about last year's national anthem, the way they sung it. I just sort of knew, and I still play it once a week on Sundays. It gives me goose pimples. It's just an incredible rendition you may never hear again. So, because this game, not quite, if you haven't seen all the action, I threw in a couple other clips interspersed for entertainment value. So no matter whether you're Army, Navy, God bless the Corps over this way yonder, Air Force like my late father or some good friends of mine in the Coast Guard, you'll love it. Alright, I've said enough. Thanks for watching. No silly DUIs while you're out there. Roll clips.
And the flag. Well, Gary, we began talking about the effect of a 12-season loss, Navy over Army. We haven't seen anything so far to really indicate they can come back and get this thing going.
No, and I think Coach Niamatololo was pretty right there. For Navy right now, they don't want to help the Army. You know, they don't want to drop the ball on the ground, give them a cheap touchdown right now, fall down and let them have a cheap one. They want to make Army earn it, and I think what Rich told Tracy at halftime, we got nothing else. Right. We got to run our offense. Just keep doing it. You got to have a resolve. Maybe we'll pop a couple plays. That's their only hope.
Well, they will get the ball to open the third quarter. But they are marching in the wrong direction.
Yeah, second personal foul penalty for the Army football team.
First down 10 at 15. Santiago is the quarterback. And that's a tough start for Army on the first down play. Quazell Bertrand and Paul Quessenberry are the first two there. Take a look at the personal foul on the kickoff. Middle right.
There, tosses him down. Steven.
It's possibly, you know,
Second down 15.
some of the worst conditions in recent memory for this game. There's nobody there in Philadelphia, as opposed to last year.
Pitch. Tony Giovanelli. It'll be 3rd and long.
Wade Ryder made that one, didn't he?
Yes, he did.
You know, we'll say that, you know, the more you watch this Navy defense, the more you do appreciate the speed they have. They just seem to make up a lot of ground on these pitches. You know, we were talking about Chris Johnson early, but even from the secondary, they just seem to run even on this slow track here. Remember last time in the wind here, what they did, you know, that was a dangerous pass he threw to Baggett, cost them an interception. Well, they tried again.
Santiago is 3 of 7 throwing the ball so far. They will not. They will pitch it back, and Baggett fumbles it, and it goes. Well, he did not go out of bounds. He did recover it, but
when we were preparing for the Navy Notre Dame game a year ago, the coaches were raving about a young freshman, Chris Johnson. You see a good pitch there, just dropped. Well, Chris Johnson just made another play on that option. He injured his knee a year ago and missed the season, and he has come back, and you can tell why they were some big plays. Remember the first one to open the game, it was Quentin Singleton, got caught from behind by Carnegie, ended up being only for 3 points, and then Noah Copeland takes it, nobody catches him, and of course the last one by Reynolds for the touchdown at the end. There's a spark. Well, a great decision by Santiago. Finally, he reads the edge properly. Comes out here on the triple option, comes outside, takes that final tip, and that's what the quarterback has to do. Gets good downfield block. Was it Shoemaker, number 70, that got a block?
Yes.
I mean, they're all moving so quick. That offensive line for Army just blasts off the line of scrimmage.
See how ineffective all
That dropped it.
Wow.
And, you know, there is some real, you know, finely tuned ball handling for Army to make this triple option work. And this time, Santiago never got the snap. He tried to force it to Baggett, never really had it to begin with.
That's a loss of 4, 2nd down and 14.
Yep, the 3rd fumble and interception. That's 5. 2 lost and 3 times on the ground.
Second, 14. Santiago gets a good block.
Wounded duck.
And the catch is made. Xavier Moss.
See, remember earlier in the game when it was not handled by the running back, Sanders, for Navy?
Right.
This time Moss, a receiver, judges the ball much better. Same type of throw. You said it was a what? A wounded duck? Is that what you called
I didn't say it was wounded, but
it was a duck.
It was not flying.
It was not flying. It took a dive, but Moss was right there and handled it perfectly.
1st down goal. This is Baggett. To the 4, perhaps the 3. And let's check the Army Verizon Red Zone stats for the year. 29 touchdowns, only 40 trips inside, though, 73%. 2nd down goal. They trail by 17.
And Moss made up for one of those drops he had in the first half right there.
He'll throw. No, he won't. He'll run. Gets a block.
Touchdown, Army! All right, we made a game of it.
Larry.
And he comes back against Pitt and wins the game.
34-yard field goal attempt. Pablo Beltran will hold as he looks.
Electric excitement in the stands as we prepare to witness his 53rd Gridiron Classic.
Uh-oh. Quiet, Radar. Sir, I think you better forget about the game.
Wow, that's close.
That guy can really kick a ball.
Yeah, big plays by Angel that time on that drive, but, you know, that penalty was huge. A big one penalty by Navy down there in scoring position, but 3rd and short to get that penalty was maybe just as big. They're going to go for it on 4th down or try to draw Navy offside.
Right.
I think they're going to go for it.
4th and 3.
Just surprised. Back. Did he squeeze through there and make it?
Well, let's
I
see
think
where
he did.
He did,
I
really?
think he did.
Okay.
I lost him, you know, the white on the white snow, but he kept just kind of pushing and going low. Has to go just past the line, and the spot is a good one. hands it off to Dixon. Doesn't look like he has anything, but just kind of spins and falls. Oh, that might be a relook at that one. It's short of the line. I think he may be short. He did not get across that line.
Paul Quessenberry was
It's going to be really close. Oh, no. Then the nice pitch to the outside. Block on the arc block outside that time. Everybody did their job. And Whiteside has the big play.
Somewhere, Whiteside must have met Tony Dorsett. Because
it was Jeffrey last year.
It was Jeffrey last year. And now it's Joffrey. And the reference, of course, is when Tony Dorsett won the Heisman.
And then Dorsett.
And then announced to Phyllis George that when he entered the NFL, his name was going to be Dorsett. Second down 4 now. Reynolds, 117 yards on 25 carries.
Same play the other way.
Sure is. Rich Glover again. Navy is closing in on 300. They've gone over 300 yards rushing. I got to tell you, I saw Barry Switzer in New York earlier this week, and he said he tried to tweet me during the tweet me. Can you imagine? Third down 1. He still got it. Boy, does he ever. Touchdown, Keenan Reynolds. And he set a new single-season record for rushing touchdowns by a quarterback.
This was a design run all the way. This was
I think it's stick a fork in time with the weather. 6 minutes left.
Zuzek gets a good block.
Not like last.
State number 20.
It's like the national anthem from last year. This year,
he doesn't even
it's all right,
block at all.
but not like last year.
131 yards on 27 carries. 2 touchdowns for Keenan Reynolds.
Third and final charge time out of the half, Navy. It will be a 30-second timeout.
2 guys to watch here. Number 64, Zuzek. Watch him take Robert Coe, number 99. Right there. Watch his block. Pulling him out. And number 20 goes up and leads up on the inside, too. Zuzek just pushes his man out of the way and drives him with help from Gaston. And then the running back gets a little block, and it's into the secondary. So you're standing there trying to read the quarterback, and you get double-teamed by number 64 and 65, and you're in backpedaling away. A nice call by Jasper, the offensive coordinator for Navy.
I'm just wondering if somewhere aboard the USS Oscar Austin, Ricky Dobbs didn't stand up right now.
He probably called the play and knew what the number was.
And they will go for 2. Direct snap, lateral, throw it in the end zone, caught. Reynolds completes a pretty nifty afternoon. Brendan Dudek is the guy who threw it.
It is interesting. We were waving Dudek over to the huddle. When I said they only had 10, it was number 81 that they were waving into the play. Interestingly, I guess he was a key guy on the play, huh? Dudek says, "Oh, you want that play?"
Here's the touchdown, the 28th of the season for Keenan Reynolds.
Here's to the Army and Navy and the battles they have won. Here's to America's colors, the colors that never run.
May the wings of liberty never lose a feather.
Sing it on and on and on and on and on. The beat don't stop until the break of dawn. I sing it on and on and on and on and on like a hot butter. The pop, the pop, the pop, give it, pop, the pop, pop. You don't dare stop or come alive, y'all. Give me what you got.